Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Bros Park. Today, what a cute little cough you had there. Today we have One Punch Man Season 3, and man, that cough itself was just more animated than what we're getting still, and
True, dude.
it's so bad.
It's still kind of rough. Actually, this episode had some good moments to it, but for the majority, it's just same old dance, same old song. One Punch Man Season 3 kind of sucks. Actually, it does suck a lot.
It's not kind of. There's no kind of about it. Look,
They are taking their time with infiltrating the Monster Association. I'm so shocked that we finally just went underground now.
yeah, man. Look, there's not much that happened this episode, so just as a blanket statement, because we always go through what happens, the S rank and the support A, B, C's showed up. They wiped out the small fry. The big fight was with Rhino and the eye monster for Tornado, and but beyond that, was nothing happened. That's the whole episode.
Yeah, and this episode was also to showcase the power of the S-class heroes, which technically they got ambushed by fodder monsters. So, sure, they look pretty good, but also it showcases the support heroes. And, we got a little bit of each and every support hero. I do like the, my favorite one is the yellow hair with the chin. And he's like, oh, my fancy style. And he just throws hands or beats someone up with a cinder block.
Yeah, he's the one that says his rival is the idol, right?
Yeah. He's got the most brutal fighting style.
But he catches his rose as if it was a beautiful moment.
yeah, I do like him. And then we also see Captain Mizuki, the one that everybody loves, but then
got censored, dude, right? That's the one.
Censored too, dude. Yeah. Her OST theme song it sounds so lame, bro. It sounds so lame.
Look, the entire episode felt kind of lame. The fights and the showcases of all of these A rank as well as the B rank and C rank was just so lackluster. And I don't get me wrong, I like the captain, and there was the first event, second event, third event, they stuck true to her style that you got.
Yeah,
but it just none
it
of the
so
fights
stiff. It looks stiff.
None of the fights just felt like it had that oomph. You know what I mean? It didn't feel weighty. When
you really thought about every fight in this goddamn episode, there was no pacing. It was this happened, and then the next is basically a picture of this happening. So there's no fluidity, which animation lends itself to, which sucks.
Yeah,
really freaking sucks, man.
You don't get it.
There was moments in time when Atomic Samurai got ambushed, and it showed him killing a monster with his the haste stick, and also him doing that. I think that was the best moment of this episode for sure.
Yeah, I think there was a single freeze frame from Atomic Samurai where he cut through a whole bunch of monsters, and it lasted maybe half a second. And I paused on that freeze frame because I was like, wow, this freeze frame looks really good. It's still just a freeze frame. It's not animation, but it was just a freeze frame that looked nice. And that happened a couple of times. I think the buildings landing on Tornado Shield looked not half bad. I thought that was all right.
It looked pretty good, honestly. Yeah.
That being said, the lifting of the buildings and the rocks coming up looked not great.
Just drag up.
Yeah.
Dude. Okay. So there was some also moments. Remember when Atomic Samurai was facing off against the Rhino, and he unsheathed the sword, and then sheathed it back. I don't like how they just he unsheathed it, black screen, puts it back in. They could have just made it so it just showed him sheathing his sword, and that's it. Right?
100%.
They could have made it like that. I'm like, what was the point of that? What was the point of that? It made no sense. And there's also one frame of Captain Mizuki when she's
Mhm.
doing her like jousting thing.
Okay.
Shows her with 6 fingers.
Okay, I did not notice that.
Yeah,
Ugh,
yeah,
God. Okay.
yeah, yeah,
Ew.
yeah. And then there's also one with prisoner and
Mhm.
Tatsumaki. Did you catch that where like it shows them right beside each other,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then the next scene just shows them like further apart.
Quite
Like,
apart. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I like there are certain little things that I'm like, okay, whatever. Like the certain continuity, maybe they
Yeah.
moved in that frame, whatever it is. But the individual still frames, okay. I cannot talk about this enough every fucking episode, and it's the goddamn backgrounds. Stop giving me color gradiented backgrounds. Stop giving me
Yeah.
freeze framed color backgrounds with like a bit of smoke to show that they're in their like mind, and stop giving me single frame backgrounds that are shaking to simulate movement and
Yep.
be a whole bunch of like lines going towards the center
They
to show
use
like
that
zoom
They used it so many times this episode.
in.
And then we still got the iconic blue filter.
Big
Like I was like,
though.
when's it gonna come? When's it gonna come? And it
Uh-huh.
freaking came. I was like, God damn it, they actually fucking did it. They need one at least
I
every episode.
a thing that really triggered me with this one as well is the I don't know what I would even call it, but the inability or just the not wanting to animate two things happening at the same time in a scene. It's the same that we've been looking at where one character's lip flaps are going for speaking, stop speaking. Another character's lip flaps off to the side, then starts going for them speaking, stops.
Too
the
hard,
next
man.
character.
It's too hard.
And it's like people can be talking over each other at the same time. When there's a fight going on, somebody's body is stationary and their fist is moving back and forth, and then the enemy's body is stationary, but like it's just the fist moving. So I'm like, dude, like just animate multiple things moving at the same time. Like that's how you create the fluidity, you know?
Yup. And unfortunately, we never get that.
No.
I don't think we're ever gonna get that.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyways, I think that like kind of sums up this episode. It's like it's just a jumbled mess, and we're like bouncing off of each other, like left and right. I will admit the last part. Did you see the outro like after the ending?
About the support team up top still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it was literally just 30 seconds of us looking at their backs and nothing was happening, and they were just talking. So like they're talking and we're facing their backs, like we can't even see their mouths move. So it's like I think this one was even worse than like what we've seen before. Just a single frame, people talking like, oh, and it's nothing's happening.
I agree with you. And you know what? We have had them say the real fight begins now. Seemingly like 3 episodes now. Like fucking every episode is that.
Dude, just put the fries in the bag. Just cancel this season. Honestly, It's just you're doing One Punch Man a disservice by
Just
putting this out.
continuing what it is. I mean, hey, we're still watching it, right? So I mean,
unfortunately,
it is what it is. We're gonna watch it. We're watching it for you guys. I know some of you aren't even watching it. You're just taking in all the content around this horrific season. But hey, last episode I want to mention is the lowest rated anime episode ever, I think. With like a 1.5 stars or something, and it's ranked 7 of the worst episodes of all TV, not just anime. It's like it's
wow.
It's bad. And you know what, the fans are speaking, and hopefully something is heard, not the harassment but just the criticism. And you know what, fuck it, next episode we're gonna have the big fight supposedly. Let's see how that goes. I'm excited to see what happens, and if it's at least half-assed. But we'll reserve our fucking shit for that. But you know what? leave a like, let us know what you thought of this episode, if it kind of brought back from the last one, and hit that sub button, all that good stuff. But until next time, thank you all for tuning in, and we will catch you later. Peace.
Peace, guys.